Top 5 most toxic signs in friendships. Friendship is a refuge, but not everything is always light. Some signs, whether consciously or not, bring attitudes that slowly drain the energy of a bond. From silent manipulation to constant jealousy or never-ending drama, certain personalities can turn even the strongest connection into an emotional battlefield. These are the 5 most toxic zodiac signs in friendship, according to astrology. And they show us that sometimes the danger doesn't come from enemies, but from those closest to us. Number 5, Scorpio. Scorpios are intense, passionate, and loyal friends, but it is precisely that intensity that can make them toxic in friendships. They tend to be extremely possessive of the people they love, and if they feel a friend is drifting away or giving more attention to someone else, jealousy becomes an inevitable shadow. They also never forget anything. A small mistake, a poorly chosen word, or a moment of neglect gets stored in their memory like a file that might later be used against you. Their mysterious nature also creates distance, as they sometimes withdraw emotionally and make others feel like they never fully know them. Although they have huge hearts, their need for control and deep distrust often make them one of the most difficult friends to handle. Being with a Scorpio means embarking on a journey of eternal loyalty, but also constant trials that can slowly wear down a friendship. Number 4, Gemini. Geminis are brilliant, fun, and know how to light up any room with conversation and wit. But in friendships, their duality can become pure toxicity. Their sudden mood swings make it hard for a friend to know who they're really dealing with. One day, they're your closest confidant, and the next they act like you barely exist. They also tend to talk too much, often oversharing or revealing secrets that were meant to stay hidden. Their ability to socialize makes them seem unreliable, as if they have a million friends, but no truly special ones. In a friendship with Gemini, you might feel like you're constantly competing for their attention. While their charm is undeniably addictive, the instability they carry can transform the bond into an exhausting, emotional roller coaster. With Gemini, friendship is always exciting, but not always safe for the heart. Number 3, Leo. Leo shines brightly in any space, and as a friend, they can be generous, protective, and passionate. However, their constant need to be the center of attention often makes them toxic in friendships. Many times, they can't stand when someone else in the group receives more recognition, leading them to compete even with their closest friends. They also tend to have very high expectations. They want their friends to always be available, to support every project, and to celebrate every victory as if it were their own. When they feel they're not getting the same level of dedication, they may become dramatic or even play the victim. It's also common for them to minimize other people's problems because their own always seem bigger. Friendship with Leo can feel like standing under a sun that warms everything, but it can also feel like being near a blazing fire that consumes too much oxygen if there isn't balance. Number 2, Virgo. Virgo, with their critical and perfectionist nature, can easily become a toxic friend without realizing it. Their need to analyze everything and offer constructive advice often turns into constant judgment that hurts more than it helps. They tend to believe they always know what's best, which in friendship can feel like controlling behavior that suffocates the other person. Their obsession with details means they don't forgive easily. A small mistake will be remembered and pointed out again and again. While they are loyal, they can also turn cold and distant when they feel a friend isn't meeting their standards. The friendship with Virgo can be enriching because of their practical support and ability to help in real ways, but it can also become toxic, where the other person never feels good enough. Being close to Virgo means growth, but also facing the constant pressure of their expectations. Number 1, Capricorn. Capricorns are disciplined, hardworking, and deeply reliable, but their darker side often makes them toxic in friendships. They tend to be very serious and demanding, creating dynamics where friends feel they must constantly live up to Capricorn's standards. They can judge harshly, and if they believe someone is making the wrong choices, they won't hesitate to express their disapproval in a cold way. Their focus on success and productivity often makes them emotionally distant, leaving friends feeling like the relationship is more of a business partnership than a heartfelt connection. Their rigidity and inability to be flexible, whether in plans or in perspective, gradually turns the friendship heavy and exhausting. With Capricorn, you always learn a lot, but at the cost of feeling constantly evaluated. That weight, over time, can slowly erode the joy of the bond, leaving only pressure and the feeling of never being enough. Thank you for watching the video, and let us know your thoughts in comments box below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to get all the updates.